Everyone, welcome back to another session of Bhagavad Gita in a different way. I've been reading a book with few of my friends. The name of the book is Science of Self-Realization. It has been a very interesting journey to read the book, and I've been contemplating to do a series of presentations on different inspirations that I have from the reading of the book, and this one being the first. The topic is, who is Srila Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada is, we call him Srila Prabhupada. His name is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. He has written a prolific amount of books. If you go to vedabase.io, he has all his books here. And the book that I have been talking about is this one, Science of Self-Realization. I was reading the introduction of the book, and it was very mind-blowing. The introduction talks about who is Srila Prabhupada. And I was inspired to read this introduction in my own words to you. If you would like to follow along, I welcome you to follow along. People call Srila Prabhupada a scholar, a philosopher, a cultural ambassador, a prolific author, a religious leader, a social critique, a holy man. He's all of these and more. He's obviously not one of the modern entrepreneurial gurus. He never watered down Eastern philosophy. He did not exploit spiritual culture. Srila Prabhupada was a holy man of deep intellect and spiritual sensitivity. He had a deep concern and compassion for society, which to a large degree lacks real spiritual culture. For the enlightenment of human society, Srila Prabhupada produced 80 volumes of translations and summary studies of India's great spiritual classics. His work has been printed in English and other foreign languages. In 1944, Srila Prabhupada single-handedly launched a magazine called Back to Godhead. The book, Science of Self-Realization, has chosen letters, interviews, essays, lectures from this magazine. This book, Science of Self-Realization, is an easy-to-understand book for starters in spiritual life. What does Srila Prabhupada speak in this book, or what is the message that on the whole Prabhupada is trying to convey to us? Prabhupada conveys the same message that the great sage Vyasadeva recorded thousands of years ago. The message of ancient Indian Vedic literature. He quotes freely from Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and other classic Vedic texts. He transmits in modern English the same timeless knowledge that other great self-realized teachers have spoken for millennia. Knowledge that opens up the secret of self within us, nature, and the universe, and the supreme self within and without. Srila Prabhupada speaks with startling clarity, simple eloquence, and proves how relevant the science of self-realization is to our modern world and our lives. The book has 36 sections. The book, Science of Self-Realization, has 36 sections. We hear Srila Prabhupada's moving poem upon his arrival in America, his exchange with a cardiologist on social research, his revelation to the London Broadcasting Company on reincarnation, his telling remarks to London Times on real and false gurus, his dialogue with a German monk on Krishna and Christ, his insights on superconsciousness and laws of karma, his conversation with a leading Russian scholar on spiritual communism, his intimate talk with his disciples on modern science. So I welcome you all in this journey of reading and understanding this book. While I was reading this book with one of my friends, a question that came up was, why is Srila Prabhupada called a social critique? And we were discussing, in today's world, fast moving world, everybody is trying to make the ends meet. And the society is more inclined towards having a lifestyle which is comfortable and moving on in life, catching up with what goals everyone has in life, which is very different from the goal of human life being self-realization. And Prabhupada being very clear in that goal, he is called a social critique because he helps people understand the goal of human life. And the goals that one is pursuing is very different before one starts reading Srila Prabhupada's books. And it feels like he's a social critique. I would say he's more a friend of everyone, a well-wisher, a true well-wisher of every living entity, wanting us to connect back to the supreme soul from where we have come and gain true happiness in this world. Coming up will be more sessions from Science of Self-Realization, reading sequentially. Thank you. Looking forward to be with you again. Hare Krishna.